Hello. If you look up at the board, you'll see that our do now says, what is your place in the universe? How big is it? And what is the universe? So I'm asking you to write down, what do you think the universe is? How big is it? And what is your place in it? What is our place in it? I would like you to take a few minutes and write down your response, and I'll time you. And when the timer goes off, we will review our answers. Timer went off. Okay, let's have Joey. Can you read your response? Oh, very good. Okay, cool. Now we'll go to Rochelle. Rochelle, can you read your response? Okay, good. That was a good response. Now, if you look up at our PowerPoint presentation, if you look at the first slide, you'll see it says Our Place in the Universe. And you look below, you'll see some really interesting pictures. On the bottom left, does anybody know what that is? That's right, that's Earth. And on the right, what do you see? You see stars? Cool. That's very good. Yes, stars. But we're going to get into a little bit more specifically what those stars are and what they mean. If you go to our second slide, now we're looking at planets. A large round object in space traveling around a star can be made of a combination of solid, liquids, or gases. And you'll see the picture shows all of our planets. Can anybody come up and show me which planet is Earth? Oh, very good job. Yes, that is Earth. Very nice. And what is that big ball in the upper left? Right, that's the sun. Very good. Now, as you'll see, we have 9 planets here, and one of them is no longer considered a planet. That small one on the upper right-hand corner is no longer considered a planet. That was called Pluto. It used to be a planet, but no longer. Scientists have decided it is not a planet. So remember, planets are large objects traveling in space around a star. Now, Earth, when we go to our third slide, we see that Earth is the planet that we live on. It contains water. Scientists think that's a key to life. Many planets around us don't have water and they don't have life. We're located at just the right distance to have the right temperature, and Earth is made of rock, water, and gases. Even if you look at the picture, you can see how much of the ocean there is. Most of the Earth is made up of the ocean that we see, right? There's not as much land. Now, if we go on to the next slide, we'll see stars. Stars are often the center of solar systems, and our sun is in fact a star. That's the closest one to the Earth. They are giant balls of gas and energy. They are really huge, beyond your imagination. They are very big. They give off heat, light, and energy to planets that are nearby. They can come in many different sizes, and our sun is actually pretty small compared to a lot of other stars, which we'll look at later. Our sun gives us life, gives us heat, gives us energy, and we need those things for life. It is big, but it is not as big as some of the other stars we will see soon. A solar system. Can anybody tell me what that would be? Right, good. There are planets that rotate around a star held by gravity, right? And gravity, if we remember from our previous lesson, is what brings things together, right? Two objects, they have forces that bring them together. Since the sun is so massive, it pulls on all the other planets and keeps them in line in a circle around Earth. Makes them go around and around. The sun is at the center. Now, does anybody know which planet Earth is from the star? That's right, it's the third planet. So we're going to go to our next star and look at our solar system. Our solar system has 8 different planets. They order from the sun, which is obviously what everything orbits around, as we said. Then you have Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. Now, we used to say we had my very excellent mother just served us 9 pies to help remember the planets. And the pies was the P for Pluto, right? Because Pluto, as we said, is no longer a planet. So now I have come up with a new one so you guys can remember. My very excellent mother just served us nachos. So now we're eating nachos instead of pies. But it works just the same. Remember, Mercury is the my, it's the closest. V, Venus, very. Excellent, Earth. Mother, Mars. Just, Jupiter. Served, Saturn. Us, Uranus. And N, nachos, Neptune. So that's the order that the planets are from the sun in our universe. And if you look, you can see how big the sun is compared to our our Earth. You know, the Earth is one of the smaller balls down there. You could barely even see it. And Jupiter looks really small compared to our sun, but it is actually a lot bigger than our planet. So planets can be very different sizes, as well as stars. They both have different sizes and different things that make them up. Now, what is a galaxy? Does anybody know? Okay, we're going to go on to the next slide, which shows up that galaxies are made of billions. I know you might not know the number. The number is very big. It's billions. It's 1 followed by 9 zeros. 1 billion stars. There's over billions of them. And galaxies, there's a lot of galaxies. Our galaxy is called the Milky Way. So we are in a galaxy called the Milky Way. Our solar system is in that galaxy, made up of these billions of stars, which our sun is one of. Then we have the universe. Now, does anybody know what the universe is? The universe is everything. I am the universe. You are the universe. The sun is the universe. The stars. Everything we can see, hear, touch, taste, and smell, as you can see on the slide. We are all a part of this universe. And the universe is made up of billions of galaxies. So all those stars that are have all those planets around them are made up of galaxies. And then those galaxies make up the universe. So we have billions and billions of stars in billions and billions of galaxies. So the universe is a very big place, very huge. The objects in it are tremendous. It's hard to even imagine the size of them. Now, if we look at our last slide, we can see that size shows us Mercury, Mars, Venus, and Earth. Earth is bigger than those, right? We're looking. Now, on the next slide, you can see how much bigger Jupiter is than Earth. And in number 3, it shows you Jupiter, and then our sun, and then a star called Sirius. Then it shows you that Sirius, which is a star, doesn't matter the names of them right now, but see how much bigger that star in number 4 is than Sirius? That star is the smallest one in 5, and then the biggest one there is the smallest one in 6. So you can imagine by the time you get to the end of it, how big these stars can be. It's truly amazing. Now what I'm going to do is give you guys a handout. We have a worksheet. And what I'd like you to do is write your name at the top. And you're going to draw a line to the correct picture and write a sentence or two about what you know about each piece, right? So connect the stars to the stars, the planets to the planets, the solar system to the solar system, galaxy to galaxy, and universe to universe. And write a little brief example of what you know about it. After you finish doing this, we will collect them and I will review them. I'd like you to work with your partner on this. So the partner next to you and you will both receive 1. Write your names at the top. I will collect them and then we will go over it as a group so you can learn what you got wrong or right. And we will clear up any questions that you have. I'm going to give you guys time to do that. Okay, good. Now that we've finished our worksheet, we will review it. Does anybody have any questions? Okay, it's great that you all were so interested in the stars in the universe. What I'd like for you to remember is that this does not mean that your beliefs are not true. If you have any cultural or religious beliefs, this is scientific theory. It's not meant to challenge them. These are ideas that scientists have told us are true. So we have to go by these when we're learning about them. But it doesn't mean that anything you believe is necessarily not true. It's just that this is the science theory that we have today. Thank you for this lesson. Next time we will continue on in learning about our universe and get a little bit more in depth about the planets and then the stars. Take care.